Hey everybody, hope you're doing well. Listen, it is so much going on. Cat Williams, he called it out 2024. He called it like a love him or not, like him, love him, don't, whatever, it's up to you, but he called it out. I think what we're about to see here is like the biggest wealth transfer ever. Affirmative action, that's dead. We're going to see how it's going to be all right. Not building our own, it's going to work out for us, depending on Zaddy. And now this right here, I think in the music industry, it is about to be a major shakeup. I think you're going to see some people go from billionaire to broke. Some going to end up from billionaire turning out to be lint pocket Larry. You don't have to worry about a light bill from jail because that's where your home is going to be in that cell. I am telling you, and it's not like they're building these men up from what I can see. You got some charity here and there, building major in the community from what I can see. But I think the industry is in for a major, major shakeup, and Zaddy is about to go ahead and lay hands. Listen, when they find racketeering things like that, any money that you have made, and I'm not an attorney, but they can pretty much, as I understand, lay claim on it. Well, I made this from lay claim on it. This system is not fair proof. The feds, what is their rate? I think last I checked, it was what, a 96 or a 97 possible conviction rate. Baby, they don't show up with the vans without a plan, and that plan is to succeed. They don't show up with the vans on a uh-oh. So this here with Diddy, I thought about it. Look what is going on in this country. Mass influx. We got tens of thousands based on ICE report. Murderers come in, rapists. Now look at this right here. It's even just by association. I think this here with Diddy, it's even exposing the dead, as in Biggie. And I listened to his music back in the day. It's been a long time, and sometimes you hear the beat, but I don't like know every song. Okay, so check out the lyrics to this right here. Now, first, let me show you. Here is a man. It's one of the videos, and see. This here is an Adam's apple. Women don't have Adam's apple. I haven't seen one. Let me say women that are, born women, don't have an Adam's apple. That's typically with a male. So this here is obviously what we would consider today, I would say, considered a transgender woman. Okay? And she's in the video and this man pushing up on her. The next thing you know, Biggie gonna pop up and get him out the way and, hey, things like that you don't really notice until somebody points it out. And I had to laugh at this on Nino Brown. It was so funny. He's hilarious. So Adam's apple chick, you know, and then Biggie pops up. And so then it might explain this. I'm going to clean this up. So Biggie had a song called Me and My Witch. Okay? You can Google the lyrics for yourselves. Again, I'm going to clean it up for the sake of the video. Me and My Witch. So check out this song, the lyrics. When I met you, I admit my first thoughts was to trick. You look so good, huh? I sip on your daddy's. Anybody got a yardstick? Again, the song is called Me and My Witch. Instead of the W, we're gonna use, B. Me and My Witch. Again, clean up for the video. So me and my, B. So anyway, those lyrics. When I met you, I admit my first thoughts was to trick. This is in 1994. Oh my gosh. What, 30 years ago? When I met you, I admit my first thoughts was to trick. You look so good, huh? I sip on your daddy's. Anybody got a yardstick? So that might explain this Adam's apple. And then in the video, you can see them like in the bathroom. The ladies' bathroom doesn't have a urinal. We can't use a urinal, but there's like a urinal. But there's like two guys, and then this lady in the middle, this man in the middle. You know, looks like a chick, but I believe it leads me to believe she may have a stick. Uh-huh. Wow. As they say, I didn't know that. So stop and think. With this going around, if it's going to expose somebody from the dead, and then again, that's my, my opinion, as in Biggie, all by association from who? Diddy. What do you think about the others? I don't see if they're investigating all of it, investigating him. I don't see how they can bypass Kim Porter's death. That needs to be checked into. I never believed it was just natural causes. And darn, they couldn't find her book, and she was about to release that book. Jay Z, I love me some Beyonce. I want to make sure now I'm to the point. I don't want to do any celebrity worship, but wow, it's just like I thought about that. Some sources are saying, which I cannot confirm or deny, but because I couldn't find anything from the FBI specifically, which not they're going to put that on the internet. They're saying, "Oh yeah, Jay Z's being investigated too. They're watching. He's fled the country. J Lo." I don't know if that's true or not. That's just what some people are putting out there. Carrie White, deceased at the age of 28. Wasn't she scheduled to do an interview? So my point is, when those people start investigating, they don't check back just what you did last week or 2 weeks ago. They have unlimited resources. Now, I don't know all the details of Carrie White, her relationship allegedly with Jay-Z, being pregnant, and all of that. I just know what I see and read on the internet. I don't have any personal knowledge, so I have to say allegedly. But if these people start being investigated again, people are already saying reports of them shopping tapes in Hollywood. It's about to be a major shakeup in the music industry. Oh, yeah. I think it's about to be a major shakeup in the music industry. And I think there's going to be a whole lot of money seized. And it won't benefit the Americans. No, they can use that to probably, let me see. Oh, yeah, like the tax dollars benefit the illegal immigrants. But either way, I think a lot of wealth is about to be seized big time. And oh well, it's not like they were investing in schools. I mean, they found some good, you've got some philanthropy, but let's be real. There are people behind the scenes telling them what to do. Hey, you have an image. That's what you do. You make a whole lot of money. So it's not like, you know what I'm saying? So it's not like, oh, there are people behind the scenes. They know how it goes. You got to do something. Like that with was it Robert Smith? Oh, he paid for all those black men to their college tuition. He went ahead and paid their student loans, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I mean, well, great. But let's be real. We all know it got hot. It got hot on Wall Street. It was already reported on what was going down with you in the financial sector. We already knew you got caught with something, and then next thing you know, they already told you to get your money out, but you didn't, and so you went ahead and gave up the big billionaire that helped you out. Nobody black came you with that money. Let's be real about that. Since you built something, I'm sorry to say, if it wasn't for a white man, you probably wouldn't have Robert Smith, because our people, we don't think like that. Zaddy came along and invested and showed him the ropes, and that's how he was able to build that fortune. And then we'll go back to Zaddy because he's married to a white woman. I think she was part of the Hugh Hefner crew, Holstrow crew, pass around crew. You might as well go back. So it's not like, oh, they were really building something. Again, you have some philanthropy, but where are all the schools, the hospital? What's the major, brass tacks? Let's get down to it. What is Jay-Z? Any actionable items? Well, honey, it looked like it's a whole lot of action on one item. The item is anybody associated with Diddy. So we're about to see a whole lot of, I think, actionable items. You're about to see, I do believe, again, just my opinion, man, they got, and see, here's the thing about it with the tapes. This just shows you, you think these folks are your friend. Like that lawyer said someone wanted to hire her to try to sell the tape, which she declined. Yeah, sell slash extortion. What's the difference up in that? But she declined on the video that I did yesterday to sell the tape. If that person has a tape, what do you think Diddy may have had in the house when the feds showed up? The alphabet boys, those eyes be on you. They even got his phones. So when they trashed that, went through that place, someone trying to sell a tape, man, the alphabet boys already had the same darn tape that you got, more than you. And somebody was saying, oh, why didn't he go ahead and get rid of the tapes for that with Epstein? Sometimes you used to doing dirt, you feel invincible. I mean, this guy, Diddy, there's a report allegedly that he had some guy's car blown up, want to date some girl. Was it Cassie's ex-boyfriend or something? Boom, the car goes boom. Look how he was so violent in that hotel video. Oh, you think you're on top of the world, you can do whatever you want. Now look, now there's a report saying he's in the jail, but he's not eating. While he's not eating, he's going to get sick. Oh, they said, some people say, which again I cannot confirm or deny, allegedly that he's getting sick. Got to go to the hospital, but it might be the plan. He's not eating because he's afraid somebody might poison his food. He might end up just like Epstein. And I can tell you, there was a hangout in West Palm Beach where Epstein used to go. They knew about that mess. Even little me, because I used to live in West Palm Beach before our money went south. But even little me, I know somebody who was a friend of Epstein saying, I told Jeffrey, Jeffrey, she's got braces, Jeffrey. They were sitting up in the WPB at a place where he used to hang out because he was in jail. If he could just make bond and maybe go to a place that doesn't extradite. I said, I just listen. I'm just listening. Hey, I'm just listening. I'm getting a little drink on. Hey, free drinks, food, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm good. Nice environment. Folks catering to you. I said, wow, look at that. He's wrong. And if he can just make bail, he's wrong. And you're thinking if he can make bail. And I was thinking to myself, so does he think Jeffrey, I guess he's too good to be in prison after what has happened, allegedly? Really? This here, some people think you're untouchable. Some people think they're untouchable, so that right there, you done got touched. And I think he won't be the only one. On the Run tour might be a reality. On the Run tour might be, I mean, seriously, and I don't mean the concert with Jay-Z and Beyonce, On the Run. That's going to be, that might be the reality for many celebrities. So what you're about to see, I think you're about to see a big old wealth transfer thanks to your boy Diddy and those around him. I'm telling you, it is my understanding, man, they can seize everything. But that they can seize everything. But I got that doing my. They can seize everything. I could be wrong. Correct me. I could be wrong. That's my understanding. Where's the money going to go? Not to the community. Where do you think it's going to go? I wonder if Puffy had a trust set up for his daughters. Did you? So everything you may have worked for due to your behavior, and this is just unacceptable. Some of the things, the reports, I just can't. It's sick. It's beyond the word sick. It's extreme. I just say it as inhumane. So yeah, I think the government finna get a hell of a come up, man, off these Negroes and anybody associated with them. But the head one, I think they're about to get a big old come up all when they start seizing that money. Just in time. I think it's about to, what this, I think it's about to go down. There was a house real quick up for sale. Oh my gosh, totally gorgeous. Hmm. So wow, who would leave a place like this? Who would leave? Well, the person had to leave. Honey, he hadn't. And I cannot imagine from the person had to leave. Yeah, kind of when something goes wrong, they put those cuffs on you, and I don't mean the kind with the fur on them either. It wasn't playtime. I think it's what I think was what we're about to see. But hey, they weren't. I mean, we got some philanthropy. The community at large wasn't a major concern. So hey, let it do what it do. But yeah, I think it's here with Diddy is even exposing the ones from the dead. And I'm talking about your boy in the turtleneck. No, I'm talking about Biggie. Huh. You guys might have already known about it. I just happen to watch what. So what do you think? A lot of people are being quiet, you think? Real quick, there was this guy outside of he was kind of actually outside of Palm Beach. They were very wealthy. Man, each house got a safe. Hell, you don't have to in that area. It's a safe. Look in the bedroom closet. It's a safe. His wife was attacked. At the time, they were saying, and she barely survived. They had the police outside of her room at the ICU with her husband and wife. They think the husband was the one who had her attacked. She was a black belt and she could fight. She was man beaten so bad. He came home and called 911 and said, "Oh, I think my wife is dead." The paramedics showed up and you know what the paramedics said? They said, "Oh no, she's alive but barely. Let's get her to the hospital." And they said he tried to stop them from getting her to the hospital. The police came to, and this is just the police. They said, "Oh yeah, we think the husband put a hit on her and that there were two men." It made no sense. Who would get into that house and not steal anything? You got a Rolex over here. Man, you got art. You got what are you talking about? You could snatch some arch down from the wall. They got a boat in the back. Just take it down to the dock. It happened during a weekday. Hop on a man, grab some. I'm just saying a thief. Not that I am one. You can go to that linen closet, grab some blankets and comforters, grab that art, put on that boat, and zoom. You could have done that. One leave in the car, one get some art, put on the boat, and zoom on. People fence art all the time, so they say. Nothing was taken. In a house like that, you don't leave empty-handed. Are you kidding me? It wasn't about thieving. It's about wifey. One and wifey gone. Turns out wifey was for the money. Word got out. People were talking about it. Everybody what? Distance off from old boy. Distance off. Oh, back up. Like Puffy always, nothing but us. Yeah, right. Until you get called by the alphabet boys. Everybody back off from that guy. Why? They already know word has gotten out and you in a hot seat. You see who your real friends are. Listen, because you get yourself in a jam. No. Thick as thieves. No, because you get yourself in a jam. That's on you. Nobody with any sense going to sit up here. Well, I'm going to be friends to the end. You better not, because they'll be watching that person. Oh, who is this person? Oh, click, click, click. They got pictures on them. Who is this? Now see who this is. Oh, okay. So next thing you know, like they were saying, nobody's coming to see you. Who would? Besides his lawyer. Next thing you know, you don't put yourself on the list. See who that person is. Okay, let's check them out. They might put the squeeze on you to get next to the other fool. So it's so funny how people are like, oh, he's been abandoned. You think? Ain't nobody trying to be cellmates. Put on jumpsuit number two. You brought this on you. So anyway, yeah, it's like, people, they're like, oh, everybody should know how this goes as an adult. So when old boy pull that stunt, yeah, good luck. I don't think you're gonna be playing. Nobody wants tea time with you. Word is already out, and the woman survived. Word is already out. They're saying it's you. They're saying they think the husband put a hit out on the wife. Again, in that neighborhood, each house has a safe. Hell, I know that. You gotta be kidding me. Some of that art, it may be bolted down on the wall like a painting of $100,000. But some of that stuff, man, you can grab stuff off the wall. That's 40,000, 30,000. What are you doing? You could have got it. It's what are you doing? Could have got some blankets, wrap some of that art up on that boat, and just slowly go on down, and then meet the other guy. That didn't happen. Didn't take anything. Why? It wasn't about that. It was about wanting that person gone. And everybody scattered like roaches when the lights come on. You can't blame them because they already know I don't want to be seen with you. You are hot. You are tainted. They don't want the eyes on them. So yeah, that's what happens. So a lot of people want to be with the in crowd. Yeah, you got it. So yeah, this right here is going to expose, I'm afraid, a lot of people. I wouldn't be surprised. Again, they got these tapes and stuff. I will not be surprised. They probably reached out to maybe a lot of people that we'll be surprised to hear about. And then if you don't maybe cooperate, wouldn't be surprised. Next thing you know, or it might be a raid on. Hey, they got that's a where are you going? A mansion. I would not be surprised. Who's next? So yeah, I think there's about to be a lot of money is going to be confiscated. Oh yeah. Somebody gonna go from billionaire to from billionaire boy to broke boy. Somebody gonna turn into Lynn Pocket Larry. Man, Diddy, the gift that keeps on giving. So yeah, it looks like Diddy may even be exposing those from the dead. I'm just saying my opinion. Diddy might be exposing Biggie. Let me know what you all think. Thanks for watching. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share, and I'm out.